Live. We're live. Yo, what good people? I knew it. It was Valkyrie Profile, Valkyrie Elysium, whatever you wanna talk about. This is it. This was the shit. Jojo, Valkyrie Elysium, and whatever that strategy game that I'm so freaking sold on. Not to mention Teenage Ninja Turtle and a DLC for Eternal. This was one of the best state of play, hands down. Like, you can't even disagree with that. If you disagree with that, that's a you issue. As for me, I loved every. There were like they did us dirty with that quote unquote Dino Crisis reveal, only for it to not to be Dino Crisis, but a different thing. Like they
Yep.
did us dirty. But other than that, this was the shit. Let me tweet it out that we're live, cause I'm hyped. Like you can hear it, I'm hyped, but I'm hype. And we're still waiting on Ghost in a shell. Give me a second. There you go. Now that we talk about it, Weeb. Sorry for taking control, but yeah. For the people, if there is any people here, this is a non-podcast change that a few of us just fuck around and talk gaming. Weeb, what's your reaction from top to bottom? And what's your end number for this score for this showcase?
Oh, I mean, I still have to process it. Yeah, there were some things I liked. I'm not as hyped about it as you are, but yeah, I'm not a Returnal fan, so
So, a ghost in a shell was gonna join, but he's making dinner. So just two of us. But continue.
that's important too. Um, so yeah, I mean, yeah, that Dino Crisis pseudo
You fell for it, eh?
thing.
I saw in
I
your
felt
tweet.
Yeah, it didn't look like that. I was only sort of Capcom plus Dinosaur. I thought maybe they're gonna rebrand the IP or like turn it into something else. But yeah, it turns out to be a new IP, which is fine because it still leaves us hope that they're gonna remake Dino Crisis like they did Resident Evil. So we can only hope. Yeah, I don't know. What it is supposed to be. I think it looks almost like what is games called? Earth Defense Force, almost. It had that feeling.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
don't
by
know.
the way, how are you feeling? Cause your voice sounds a little bit different.
Oh yeah, it's that's still yeah, the after effects of COVID.
Yo, shout out to Persona. He just tweeted, bruh, how Returnal have co-op before Halo. Yo, yo, that dirty, and I love it.
Oh yeah, it's a fair
Okay,
question.
so let's talk Valkyrie Elysium. Did you knew that this was a Valkyrie profile game?
No.
I knew it from the second I saw the main character. I'm like, this is Valkyrie profile. Despite the fact that I never played the game, I know about. I know how the amount of people that have played it. I know that it's one of the culture classic. I tried to play it, but for some reason, every ROM hack that I downloaded on my laptop back then, it was corrupted. Like it never went past the menu screen. So I was
Hmm.
never able to experience Valkyrie Profile, which boggled my mind. Why not give us a remake or even a remaster for Valkyrie Profile?
But is it a Valkyrie profile game, or are you just assuming?
Sorry?
Is it actually a Valkyrie profile game, or is it something else?
No, this is the main character from Valkyrie Profile.
Oh, okay, okay.
The woman is from Valkyrie Profile. That's why I knew she is Valkyrie Profile because she always has that distinguished feathers on each side of her ears. That's how I knew that this is Valkyrie Profile.
Oh,
Like it have its own distinguished not feel but character to it. And that JoJo reveal, that oof, it's almost like a Persona. Because Persona uses all that, but because of the explanation marks and stuff like that, that's when I knew. Yeah, no, that's JoJo. Also, Barry spoiled it. Barry was ahead of us when I was watching the show with him and Persona, and Barry was ahead, so it would be uh, saying everything that is stay talking about
oh,
what.
I already knew when she said a fighter takes a bizarre turn. I mean, that was so
Oh yeah, no.
obvious.
Before all that talking, just the very first picture, and then the menacing. Uh, then that's all was needed. Also, for the fact that they have Jolene in there, it it got to show you they are doing this on a good timing because the first half of the new JoJo just dropped a few months ago, and I already watched it, and I'm waiting for the other half so I can get watch it too.
Yep.
Are you a fan of JoJo?
Uh, I've watched. Think, yeah, I've read the manga, so I'm
Oh no, I'm not a manga dude. I'm an anime dude.
Oh no, what's wrong with reading the manga?
Oh no, dude! No, 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 no,
Mm,
no.
how dare you?
Yeah, yeah, people are saying it. Return of getting caught before Halo Infinite. Yeah, that's genuinely a head scratcher.
Oh, it's
But let's not talk about it right now. Returnal DLC, that's something for me.
yeah.
I am a huge Returnal fan. I always supported the game Day Zero. I actually, this is one of the few ones that I actually got physical. I got good price for it, and normally it cost 80. I got it for 64 euro. So that was a good price, and I enjoyed every single second of that game. And I beat every single boss fight day a first try, and I'm proud of that. Beating it on my dog shit 30 FPS TV. But besides Returnal, there is one game that caught my eye that Morgan is hype for it, and it's called. Let me see what it's called. Trektoyomi. So
Oh, yeah, I've
basically,
seen that before too. Yeah,
yeah,
looks really
basically it's
cool.
a mix of Ghost of Tsushima mix um what's called Sifu in a 2D section. I like that. I'm sold.
Not every samurai game is Ghost of Tsushima.
No, no, no. It literally, for a second, I literally thought this was a Ghost of Tsushima skin or DLC for Sifu. Like, the dude looked like Ghost of Tsushima from far away.
No, no, no.
But
It it definitely looks like a homage to these Kurosawa films. Like that. That's what we're trying to do. Yes, and yeah, I've seen this before, so it looks really interesting. So yeah, looking forward when it releases. I'm definitely gonna check it out.
So the yeah Ghost Ghostwire Tokyo Zone. I'm already sold on the game. You have what other game? Uh, a demo for Final Fantasy Origin. Are you downloading that? Hey, Ghost in the Shell. We're gonna
Hey,
get to you in a minute. Are
what's
you
up? What's up?
downloading the demo?
Uh,
No, don't think so.
Okay.
That one.
Uh, Ghost in the Shell. Go ahead. How hype are you for the game? What was the most exciting thing for you?
uh, the Forspoken trailer looked absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah,
Um,
we didn't cover Forspoken, but that shit is bananas. Yeah, you see
and,
the improvement on every aspect.
and the thing is, it's only going to get better because of the delay. So if we're seeing that what it looks like now, right there in that trailer, then you can just only imagine they'll fill some more things out. Whatever issues they're having with the head delay, it'll even be better. So I'm super stoked. In fact, pre-ordering it now.
We can play
Uh,
the Eternal with each other. I got the
oh
game, you
yeah,
got the
oh
game.
yeah. Now, Returnal is like it was my last year's game of the year, and now that you can play co-op, and they got more story missions, and they got a survival mode. Oh, count me in. I'm in. I mean,
New
I'm
update, co-op, a new survival mode, and a free update. Lucy, say thank you. She doesn't talk, so I will say thank you in her.
It's
Meow.
gonna be
And
again.
there's also that other game. So Square Enix, both of their games I'm copying, like Valkyrie Elysium, I'm sold. I love hack and slash. I love adventure. I love story-driven games. So that I'm sold on, and the one with the tactical element, like I'm already sold on both. What about you, Ghost? What is the game that you wanna play right now?
like, what do you mean that I'm allowed to play right now? Out of
If
all
you
those games,
had, if you had the option.
I'm kind of interested in that Valkyrie Elysium or the Valkyrie Elysium. That looked
Yeah,
really good. That looked
yeah.
really good. So that's probably going to be a pickup for me too. So, and and keep this in mind, we still got God of War and Final Fantasy 16, and we got a bunch more. That was just like the Japanese showcase, and I don't mean to turn this into a competition rant, but some fact is, there was the narrative that Sony didn't support the Japanese developers and game developers, and here you just saw game after game after game that's being released this year on the Sony platform. I'm stoked. I'm excited. What's up, Weeb? I didn't even see you there, man.
So who is sold on that? Sorry, what did you say? Weeb?
No. Ghost just noticed I was here.
What's up, man?
So Ghost in the Shell. Can you explain to this one to me? Cause I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Everyone on Twitter as well. Returnal got co-op before Halo Infinite. Explain it. Make it
it's
make sense.
I mean, it's hilarious. I mean, here's the thing. And I won't go bad mouth them, but the simple fact is, the one thing that you can almost guarantee with the Sony studios, and just not just the quality, but you have to realize like their upper management and how they manage their studios, it is top tier, right? And so with Microsoft and how they went and bought all these new studios, but you can't even manage the ones that you have now. And so, I mean, it's just a reflection of two different companies and how they pump out, product for us, the consumer. And so it's hilarious, to be honest. I was watching Jay Barry and Persona, and someone
Me
else said
too.
the same thing, and it's hilarious. They can't even pump out, you know, they can't even pump out, a co-op that's been with the game for forever, but a small studio like House Marquee can. Come on, man. $500 million budget, but you can't seem how to figure out how co-op works.
Hey,
But a 30-man House Marquee studio can.
Game of the Year, eh?
Yes, sir. I'm
But
excited. Like I'm cooking dinner and I'm doing my little dance because I am excited.
yeah, this showcase was something else. Like I was smiling ear to ear. Like the only two downfall. The first game, which is basically a knockoff Dino Crisis, you would say. I'm done with all these games, so I'm not interested. And the other one would be is that Gundam game. Like as much as I like Gundam, I'm not into what's called FPS. Like
Yeah,
no.
The only robot FPS or the robot games that I play are Armored Core. So when From Software,
Mm.
bring those back, then I'll be down. I'm not a huge Gundam fan. Just not in general. It looked interesting, looked fun, but not the type
okay.
of game that I'd spend money on. Give me one
So
second.
here is just that. Who is so? Which game did you guys not? Oh, so I need a new laptop because now my laptop doesn't even wanna play my own video. But for some reason, someone else is can able to see it, so I guess we're good. Um,
I
which
like that.
game are you guys not interested in whatsoever? Or games?
Go ahead, Weeb.
Uh, yeah. Look, I'm not. I haven't played Returnal, so I'm not interested in the DLC.
What?
What?
Yeah,
I'm messing with you.
That's a blockable offense. You know that, baby.
I'm not a fan of roguelike games. So sue me.
Nah, dude. This one. I understand. I really wish they gave the tunnel the demo. Then you could able to try it and give your own opinion after playing it. Cause that shit is fire.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome.
If you
Um,
say so.
Man, I'm not a big fan of real time strategy games. So the second Square Enix game really didn't interest me.
Yeah,
And
that wasn't real time. It was turn based.
It was
oh,
real
what?
time. Yeah, that's why I'm so excited for it. I'm not a big
Was it what?
strategy game as
Was it
well.
real time? Nah.
And the second one was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. Uh, that era got all my
Yeah,
quarters. You're not
definitely.
for me.
I'm getting that. Oh,
Oh
you were not excited about it.
no, I'm not excited. Just not
Which
interested. You
game?
know what I'm saying? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, the Cowabunga thing.
Oh
Like
yeah, no.
I played all those games in the arcade years ago,
This
and they got probably hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars from me in quarters. Not gonna get any more of my money.
yes, this one is definitely a cop, dude. Come on, you're getting so many games in one package, and especially the fact that you're able to play it co-op. This should definitely be a thing we go on stream on air and play it
Well,
together.
well, if anything, then they ought to refund me all them quarters I spent. Give the game to me for free because I didn't spend hundreds of dollars as a kid playing that 4 player co-op.
What the fuck? You can save any time. Jesus Christ. That's a
So,
fun game.
what other game you guys are excited? What about JoJo? What's your name? Ghost in the Shell. Are you excited for JoJo?
I'm not a big fighting genre person. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Like
and I
my
assume you're not an anime dude.
um I am, but I'd rather watch anime than play an anime fighting game. Does that make sense?
Okay, gotcha.
Even like Tekkens and Street Fighters, they look cool. Just not my thing. I know my wheelhouse, and fighting games isn't one of them.
Gotcha.
Not saying it doesn't look good, just not in my
No,
wheelhouse.
it just this definitely looks interesting because of the sheer amount of characters that in it.
Oh yeah. Um, Oops, hold on 1 second.
50 characters, like, let's go. Like, that's a lot, a lot.
Yeah, but 2022 is just, I posted something. I was like, man, we are just, I'm full. I'm full, and it's only March now. So they're coming
Hey,
out with 12 course meal. Like
can
I'm
you
playing Grand Theft. Oh, go ahead.
can you believe this? On Twitter, there was a poll held, and people said this was an awful show.
Uh, I mean, but you know who it was. I mean, you can expect that.
Hey, but yeah, Forspoken, there is a 4 minute video on Game Informer on YouTube. It shows new magic, it shows improved animation, it showed the only thing that I am iffy about it will come to the main character facial expression. But that's also because I just finished and got the platinum for Horizon Forbidden West. And we all know PlayStation sets the bar.
Hmm. So
So
I'm over here
you,
cooking. My bad.
yeah, no, it's okay. How do you feel about the animation we for Broken? Do you agree that it look a little bit more iffy?
No, really. I thought it actually looked better than before.
I'm talking about her facial expression. Okay, so maybe it's just because I just played Forbidden West and that
Yeah,
shit
I
looked.
mean that's setting the bar really high. I don't think many third parties can reach that level at this moment.
So it is basically because we just played Forbidden West and that shit looks
Yeah.
bananas.
Yep.
Yeah, but wow, that was a nice event. I had a blast with everything I see.
For me, it was like a 7.5. You know what I'm saying? Um, just for me. I mean, I'm not going to go as far as to
Yeah,
say
I don't
10 out.
know. Okay, if you could remove, what would you remove? If you could remove something from
Oh,
outside.
I wouldn't remove anything because I want games, right? Wouldn't remove anything. I
Yeah,
like that.
I
Um,
would
I like,
remove the Dino one because it. Are you gonna play that?
I don't
Be
know. I
honest.
got to see more. I got to see more info on it.
Yeah, that's a
You know,
no.
I
I feel that's a no.
yeah,
I have a feeling it's multiplayer.
Yeah, game as a live service. I'm not fucking with anymore. So
Yeah.
that's a no for me. You have that game. You also have that Gundam game. Are you excited for that?
no, sir.
And
It,
that's
I'm not that.
also a game I would remove. For me personally, a sublink. Um, you, on the other hand, Weeb. What would you remove?
I got to take this phone call.
Okay. What would you remove, Weeb?
Goes leave? Oh, okay. Uh, remove. Yeah, that Gundam game didn't look that great.
Exactly.
Oh, you're back again, Ghost.
Um, are you excited for the JoJo game?
Nah, not particularly. I played the PS3 one. It's the last one I played.
Hmm. So are you picking this one up or no?
Nah, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely picking up the Turtles collection and Track to Yomi.
Hmm?
I'm picking up the Turtles collection and Track to Yomi, definitely.
Oh yeah. And are you picking that for Square Enix games?
I don't know. I have to see more.
Hmm. I'm sold on everything I've seen, especially except for the games as a live service. Like that's a no go for me. But other
Yeah,
than that, sign me up.
yeah, and Ghostwire looked great, so I'm definitely copying that. Yeah, I think I'm also gonna get Forspoken.
Are you interested in Forspoken?
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I didn't pre-order it yet because I also want to see how they improved
Mm-hmm.
the animations.
Yo, the
Yeah,
magic. I thought at first that this is uh uh Infamous with magic, but
oh yeah, yeah,
it plays way different than Infamous now.
which is better, I guess.
So
I'm back. I'm back.
welcome back. By the way, I started. I was gonna, wait on you to. I wanted to play Solar Ash, but since I can't right now, I started Ace Combat. I'm enjoying it. I love the voice acting, but I suck at the game so much.
It takes a little bit getting used to. You gotta get your controls how you're comfortable with them. Like I had to change my controls, like the access and how to fly the ship or fly the plane. Um, get the controls how you want it, and then just enjoy it. It's an okay game. It's nothing mind blowing, but I've always been a fan.
Like, I used to play them. I played 3 or something like that. The final boss was a blimp you need to fight. That's all I remember from it. And I don't know. This one it feels way more open and a lot of things. Like, it almost feels RPG like. And yeah. But other than that, yeah, this showcase, wow. Anyone here disappointed?
No, not at all. In
Exactly.
fact,
That's
so
we get more games to play. How can you be disappointed about that? But
Yeah,
again, people are
I've,
gonna be disappointed for
I've
reason or
finished this is the tip of the iceberg, right? There's so much more coming.
Ret-
oh
uh,
yeah,
Returnal DLC. That didn't shock me. What shocked me is that it's co-op.
that I was literally watching the video and I was trying to play Gran Turismo and I saw that and I like ran off the road, stopped playing, and just watched. I'm like, wow, because that's one of my favorite games of all time. I
Me
mean,
too. Yeah. I love Returnal, so I know how you feel.
yeah, I'm
But
stoked.
yeah, I actually wanted to go live with for that one. But what happened? I knew my laptop is not gonna be able to survive, and I was proven correct when I was watching Persona stream. Shout out to Persona Ambari, and the very first second of the video stopped for me. It was frozen. I could still hear them react to it, and but
I'll be
there
right back.
was no video, so I literally had to switch to my phone. So I watched it until I restarted my browser. After that, everything went smoothly. Thank God. And I followed with how you was reacting, Weeb. You was excited, and your excitement went downhill after you found out that it's not Dino Crisis.
Well, actually, kind of glad because it didn't look like they were completely changing the formula.
That was genuinely a blue ball moment. And I have the feeling they did this on purpose, which makes me believe we might actually get Dino Crisis soon.
I definitely think we're gonna get one.
Cause no way you're not paying attention to the fan reaction. Like so many people thought this was Dino Crisis. It's not even funny.
I think it's probably already in development. I mean, makes perfect sense. I mean, what are you gonna do? There's only so many Resident Evils you can remake, so why not just remake the Resident Evil with dinosaurs?
Hey,
Probably gonna drop it when the next Jurassic Park drops.
could be. Oh, there's a new Jurassic Park.
Yeah, there's Jurassic World. The third one's coming out. You haven't seen the trailer?
Hmm?
You haven't seen the trailer?
No. I will look it up later.
They're bringing back everybody from the first movie.
Wait a second. Oh yeah, I've seen them suspending stuff for Ukraine to use to Russia.
Hmm?
What's called um Sony suspended sales to Russia. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean everybody's doing that.
But I'm so sold on this one. As wow. People are absolutely not excited for this one.
No, they never are.
I yeah, I'm genuinely surprised.
I mean, people should stop having such high expectations. They always will be disappointed.
I am so like the amount of games that they showed me. Like give me that. By the way, people are putting insiders on blast because there was a rumor Bloodborne getting a remaster.
Hey, yeah, I heard somebody was going to start an OnlyFans. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen.
But it was very interesting that they're showcasing. Oh,
Hmm?
uh, Ikumi, Ikumi Nakamura has revealed her new studio Unseen. In an
Oh,
exclusive interview with IGN, the fan favorite developer said her studio will be multicultural and its games will focus on her interest in mystery, horror, sci-fi, and supernatural.
so basically the same thing Tango does.
So, so then she is not with PlayStation if that's the case. Because there was a quote unquote, not rumor, but more like hope that uh, for her to join PlayStation and start their studio.
Yeah.
But yeah, uh, Diofield Chronicle looked genuinely interesting.
Which one? The the
That's the
strategy
strategy
game?
game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to see more.
Yeah, I love games like that. I
But it's really real time. I thought it was turn based.
hmm? Yeah, at first I was thought it based and that's why I would have been no, not interested in any of that. But
Why?
huh? Because
What do you?
I don't fuck with turn based that much.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't fuck with turn based that much.
Turn based is great.
Yeah, no.
So you never played the Valkyria Chronicles?
Hmm? I never played Final Fantasy Tactics. I had um
But I mean, like Voice of Cards is turn based.
oh, no. Oh shit! I meant strategy. Sorry, I meant strategy template. In the sense of like for example, Final Fantasy Tactics uh or that other game like that. No, turn based. I fuck with them hard. I'm a huge JRPG fan.
Okay. But you've never played Valkyria Chronicles?
Hmm?
You have never played Valkyria Chronicles?
Valkyria Profile?
No Chronicles.
No, I don't recall.
You were missing out, man. That story is fantastic.
Type me the name on Twitter so I can look it up.
Okay.
Valkyria Chronicle. Which platform?
You can buy them both on PlayStation 4. You have the first one has been remastered for PS4,
Yeah, but
and the
I'm
fourth
listening.
one,
Keep talking. Be right back.
all right, and the fourth one is was released on PS4. I think this 2 and 3 were, I think, beta or PSP titles, but 4 is a prequel to 1, so you don't yeah, you don't really need 2 or 3 to play it. And 4 is actually, I think personally, is the best one. So yeah, well, it's I think they take place at the same time, but with different characters. So yeah, I would recommend you check out either of those two, 1 or 4.
I'm back. If I remember correctly, that's literally the game with the war, right? And tanks,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
definitely.
and
Yeah.
you're almost like third person, and it's strategy in a sense.
It is most definitely strategy.
Yeah, I bought it and I started it, but I never got far. So I might need to get back to it.
I would definitely recommend you doing so because that's a story of emotional highs and lows.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I might do that then. Because right now I'm stuck in limbo. Like,
Don't know what to
I
do.
uh, I just got the plat with Forbidden West, and I have the ability to play Elden Ring and Scarlet Nexus, but how can I say this? I also wanna play what's called what's the name of that game? You have Elden Ring, you have Scarlet Nexus. The Tiny Tina game is coming out soon, so I didn't want to invest my time in something where I'm gonna forget the
Yeah,
mechanics and stuff like that.
gotcha.
So I'm gonna actually finish Nier, I think, because I stopped because I was farming a world and I had to stop because I couldn't stop. I was not getting any lucky. Uh, uh, Elden Ring look interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna play it right now. Scarlet Nexus, I wanna play it, but that game is literally 100 hours, and I just put 150 hour in Forbidden West. So I'm like, do I really wanna do a show right? Do I really wanna do right now an hour
Yeah,
in?
I feel you. I've been just yeah. I'm now playing Forbidden West, but I'm just
How many hours did it take you, Forbidden West?
I think it was like 110. I think.
Yeah, Did you do every side quest?
Oh yeah, yeah. I even found one after I finished the game. Like, there's one in the deserts city after you drop the bomb on with your
Hmm? Yeah, I did
Sunwing.
it. I did it. I did it. And that was. So here is what happened to me. For some reason, the game switched to the easiest difficulty mode without me even knowing
Oh,
about that. Yeah. So what happened is I bought a legit good armor, and all of a sudden I started taking very much damage, and I was level 50, so I was like, hey, wow, the final armor in the game is pretty overpowered if you're level 50, I guess. And I went into the arena, and I destroyed the arena in 10 minutes and left, not knowing that the game was literally on the ultra easiest difficulty. Now, how did I find out? Well, first I went to Cauldron Gemini. We all know Gemini, right?
hmm.
Yeah. So what happened is I fought one of the dinosaurs that Zoe loves, the one that is her god or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and I didn't hit it. What's called unique item, like a unique part, because I didn't need it. Yet when I went there to collect it, to collect what I when I killed them, I collected the legendary part, despite the fact me not even destroying his legendary part. So that made me question like what the hell just happened right now. So I looked in my inventory if I'm wearing any item that's making me get something like legendary without the need to do any damage to legendary and break them. But nope. Then I went to the menu. I'm like, let me see what's happening. And turned out I'm literally playing on the easiest difficulty. Not even easy mode. Easier than easy mode. So I switched it and I just beat Slaughter Spine in Gemini. So what I did, I resetted the save file to before the boss, and I beat him without the easiest difficulty. I switched back to normal difficulty, and I still stand correct. This dude is the hardest out of the bosses. The only reason I would put a, a, a Stormbird above him is only because especially Apex Stormbird, he keeps flying all the way up and do a dive. And that's all he kept doing with me. He never actually tried to fight, like do other moves than just fly to the sky and do a dive. I got bored with that shit. Like, fight me, but he didn't want to fight. Um, what about you? What is the most difficult enemy you had to fight in Horizon? Aside from the final boss, cause that shit was bananas.
Final boss was easy because I was way over leveled.
Nah, even then, on normal, you don't do a lot of damage, and she regenerate health, not health, armor.
Oh, I still found it quite easy. I didn't die once.
Interesting. Okay. So, which machine did you find the most difficult?
Um, well, I didn't find the Slaughter Spine that difficult because it's generally just because it generally uses range attacks, it's actually easier to avoid than if it charges into you. I found the Tremor Tusk, I found them more annoying because they
Mm.
can attack you from all sides and they do a lot of, they also charge at you.
And
Oh,
and the snake?
no, the snake is also not that challenging. I think that the most challenging, but I have to say, I fought an Apex Slaughter Spine, and that one shot me. That can kill you in one shot. So I'd
Where
say
is he? I'm trying to find him, but I couldn't.
I found him. Uh, not on the islands, but there's one on the coast on the west coast.
I
Uh,
deleted the game. Maybe when they give me DLC, I'm gonna get back to it. Cause I got
okay.
the platinum. Like I wanted to do everything, but I'm so thankful that you didn't need to beat every single uh, machine strike match
Oh
for the
yeah,
platinum.
I didn't like Machine Strike.
I didn't enjoy it whatsoever.
I did only the ones in the Dawns, and those were enough to get the trophy. And then
I
I
did.
ne-
I did almost three, four, five, six, five matches or something like that, but one of them was really hard, which you need to beat her grandson or protege before you can beat her, and I couldn't even get through her protege. So that
oh
that let you know just how much how much difficult she is going to be. So I gave up on that. Other than that, yeah, no. Forbidden West, I definitely want to do a spoiler cast about this game because
uh,
one of the best
um,
games I've ever played.
yeah, the arena is by the way super easy if you use the explosive spears. I really just there's except the only ones that are challenging are the bosses because they give you uh, they force you to use a particular set of equipment. But the
Yeah, that one that was interesting. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, I still have to do the last one with the Scorcher and the Thunderjaw
It
because
was
they
interesting that there is no what's called for what's called. There is no what do you call that? There is no um what's called. There is no what? There is no trophy for defeating the arena.
yeah
That was interesting. I was expecting a trophy, but no. You can actually do the arena without getting any single trophy.
yeah you only have to do one set, yeah.
That surprised the heck out of me.
The most annoying one was the what it's called the fighting pits because I couldn't get
Nah,
the
that was
fair.
easy.
Yeah, it is eventually easy, but the last one where you have to do all the combos, I didn't get it
Oh
initially,
yeah,
but then I figured out you shouldn't do all the moves separately, but you should actually make sure that your last button press of the previous move is the first one of the next one. And once
yeah.
I figured that out, it was easy, but I was struggling with that because I go, I'm doing exactly what you want me to do, and it's still
Yeah.
not good.
So basically, it was a lie. It was not what you needed to do. You needed to do something different.
Yeah.
I know. I understand exactly what you mean, and it happened to me. Which then I did it by accident, and it worked. I'm like, huh? But that's not what you're asking me to do. So I totally feel you with that front, and I 1000% agree with that one.
But the final the final fight was really easy. I think that the most challenging Um,
I died a few times, but mostly because I was trying different
oh,
weapons on her,
I
see what
well,
worked.
only died the first one time. I died the most with the one where you have to fight the two pit bosses.
Oh wait, oh yeah, oh wait, are you talking about the fight pit? Yeah, I killed her first try. That I actually died more to the one where you need to fight two people at the same time, and one
Yeah,
with the
exactly.
hammer, electric
Yeah,
hammer. That wasn't some bullshit.
yeah,
But
exactly.
one thing could have Horizon. Um, I really wish that one Apex were unique and you fight them one time and made them an extra hard, like a boss level of difficulty or even harder. That have
Oh,
been
they
better.
can be.
Hmm?
Like I said, the Slaughter Spine Apex one is definitely much harder than the regular one.
I didn't find any of them. I killed the Thunderjaw. I killed Apex Thunderjaw at level 30 while it was level 48.
Yeah, that one wasn't that difficult, no.
I
But
also
most of
actually kinda in a way not shielded. I played it smart. I fought it by accident, and when I killed it, I started farming it. What happened is I was on a cliff, uh, and all of a sudden I got attacked by it. I'm like, okay, you want to fight? Well, let's go, let's fight. And I killed it, and I literally and he couldn't hit me because
it,
I always take out his artillery. If you don't take out his artillery, you're screwed.
mhm.
You can't leave his artillery because all he will do is fire that drones that shoot beams from the sky.
I'm trying to find all the variants, but I'm stuck at I can't find the Apex Sentry Scrounger because it doesn't actually have any locations where you can farm them. And
Apex what?
the Scrounger, the
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the Sentry version also has an Apex version, but yeah, I have no idea where it appears.
I
And
res- I
huh?
resetted almost for 7, 10 times for the snake, and I never caught an apex, not even one. And that's when
Oh,
I realized, yeah, I'm not gonna do that then. I'm not gonna waste my time with this one. Sorry.
oh, I didn't find them actually quite easily.
Hmm? You
It
found?
yeah, I have the Apex sort of thing. That it actually appeared when I was fighting an Apex Behemoth and two Apex Ravagers, and then the fucking the snake showed up.
Yeah,
Like,
no. It never showed up for me, so that's inconsistent on Gorilla Games. That's the one thing that I dislike. Cause
yeah,
as much as I love that game, it had a few issues, and we're gonna definitely talk about them.
still missing three barrel variants.
It depends if you have the issues or not. Like for example, inconsistency when it comes to the Apex where they at. There is no stationary place for them.
Yeah, okay, but the Apex is just you just they appear randomly in spaces where the places where the regular versions appear. So you just if it doesn't appear, just either reload or go to
I
another
I
location, go
did
back.
that 10 times. Like
Okay,
you,
well, then
it's
the
no longer
RNG is
fun.
a bit fucked up then. Yeah, okay.
There is a place where you can find an apex shell snapper every single time.
Hmm. Yeah, I have that one. So
British will buy. And that place is on a small island but you need to get you know what for it. And other than that, yeah, no, it was a fantastic show. Whew, the amount of games that we're gonna get to play is astonishing. And for Pokken, I'm excited for it. It got a different vibe to it now with the combo, with the gameplay mechanic. With she was literally surfing on water, dude, with
Yes,
the ice snowboards. With that being said, shout out to Ghost in the Shell for coming through. Shout out to you, Weeb. And yeah, this was a quick one. And see you this Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. Later.